Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP, back at it again in Smite, playing as Guan Yu this time. Normally I don't play as Guan Yu. I think I played him maybe like once or twice before this match, but other than that I've never really bothered with him, mostly because I don't really play a lot of warriors. I tend to find they have kind of just ordinary, bland kits. Not exactly bad kits, I mean useful kits, but kits that don't really thrill me, and Guan Yu's pretty standard as far as warriors go. I mean, he's got a self-heal that heals allies, he has a dash, you know, he has an attack, and I mean, his ult is kind of cool, but that's really about it. There's not too much to him that's like really exciting. Again, I'm not saying he's a bad guardian. I actually think he has a fairly good kit. It's just just not as fun and exciting as some of the other gods I normally play. But they had this brand new skin come out called Guan Unicorn. It's part of this new, I think it's called Road to Victory event. Watch this. Boom! Not even 30 seconds in, and I have first blood. And this is for a god that I pretty much never play. So yeah, this is pretty much your sign. This is your warning that this is how the match is gonna go for this other team. It did not go well for these other fellas. I'm pretty sure they surrendered early. But yeah, as you can tell, playing with the Guan Unicorn skin. I love this skin. It's a limited skin though. You have to get it in the Road to Victory event. The way it works is that you get these gold keys by competing in this sort of capture the flag type event. You can go ahead and buy a key through like this special pack that they're offering. You get like a limited Nike skin out of it. You get like a limited global emote. I think you get like a music pack. You get a few other things. But you get a golden key, which allows you to choose between one of two limited skins. One for Susano that makes him look like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. And this skin right here, which makes him kind of looks like a cartoonish wizard. And in the end, I chose this mostly because I'm terrible at Susano and most assassins in general. I have no idea why I did not use my ult there. I just wasn't thinking. I could have totally hunted down that shot. But yeah, mostly because I'm terrible at assassins, and because I just really like this skin. I like these kind of skins like this, where they just have a lot of character and personality. You know, this is what I like. This is what I look for in skins, and I like the voice pack that comes with it. It's very kind of silly and cartoonish. I also get a laugh out of this actual unicorn. Whenever he activates his ult, he doesn't summon any ordinary horse. It's just like, it's a unicorn, and it's like a very cartoonish, kind of like, I guess I want to say like Rosa art type of unicorn, where it looks more like a toy. You know, it's got like the colorful hair and the smile, and it's got like all the stars and everything on it. You know, it doesn't look like any type of like high fantasy, like, see, there it is. It doesn't look like any kind of high fantasy type of thing. It looks more like a child's toy. And you see it in the victory screen too. It doesn't even move its legs. It just kind of hops around with this like rainbow following it from behind. I should have saved my ult to get out of that area, but I think I survived anyway. Just barely, but I survived. But it's funny, it's like it doesn't move its leg, it just kind of hops around like there's some sort of child holding it and they're just kind of like playing with it. You just can't see their hand or whatever. I get a laugh out of it every time. I just think it's really funny.
Thanks.
About this build, I know y'all are thinking this is kind of a stupid build I'm going for, and that's fine, because like I say, I don't normally play Guan Yu. This isn't really my character. I'm just kind of experimenting with different things here. I took these, what are they called, like Talaria boots or Traveler boots. Basically, they're the support boots. They give you a bonus to movement speed when you're out of combat. It gives you some bonus, a big bonus to HP 5 when you're out of combat. And it gives you like extra gold when you hit gods with your damaging abilities. So it's mostly for support. I'm pretty sure you would be better off with like power boots here, maybe attack speed boots. But yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend boots like these. I was just kind of screwing around with a movement speed build, which is why I'm taking my next item. So I would have taken something else, but you know, I made this work. I went positive, so I'm not going to complain. But my next item is an item you've seen me use before on other characters. Did I get the Scylla? I think I got the Scylla. Watch this. Look how much health I get. I'm down to like 5 health. I should not have survived that. I'm sure that Scylla was very unhappy with how that happened, but can't blame her. But yep, I'm still just astonished I survived that. I had no business living after what I did, and that was just a little too risky. But yet, my next item, Shield of Regrowth, one you've seen before. Item I used to ignore all the time, and now I'm using it on like almost every single god I play that has a self-heal. And Guan Yu has a self-heal. His one is a self-heal. By the way, I have no idea why I have auto upgrade on, like auto abilities. I think I just turned it on by accident, and I just forgot to turn it off. I've played a few matches recently with it on. It hasn't bothered me too much, but anyway. Back to Shield of Regrowth. I keep getting sidetracked. Gives you a big boost to movement speed for like 4 seconds whenever you self-heal, and it comes with a whole bunch of other stuff. You get some extra health, you get some extra HP 5, some extra MP 5, and of course, 20% cooldown reduction. You can't beat it. And it's a really good price, I think. I think for what you get out of it, it's pretty damn good. By the way, I don't know if I used it yet. I know an Artemis put one of her like little snare traps around here, and I was thinking, I remember reading that Guan Yu's 2, when for like the few like frames of animation it's active, it immunizes him from certain types of crowd control effects. So I was like, I wonder if I can use his 2 to dash over an Artemis snare trap. I got killed here. This Zeus should have died. I was most salty. Very unhappy with this Zeus surviving. Of course, you know, I can only blame myself. You know, I took the risk. I knew what could have happened, and it blew up in my face. That just happens. Well, anyway, back on subject. Guan Yu's 2. Yeah, I was just testing it out, and I'm like, can I use it to protect me from a snare trap? And not just does it protect me, but I can use it to actually get rid of the trap. I can actually just dash over it, and boom, it's gone. So I was like, okay, note to self. I'll have to remember that next time I'm playing Guan Yu and I'm seeing like a little snare trap, because those things are super freaking annoying. Usually, there are certain things like that I look out for when I'm playing certain gods. Usually when I see crowd control effects like that, I'm mostly just... I don't normally concern myself with that, unless I'm playing someone like, say, Geb. This Scylla was boned. She was just having a bad Christmas. But yeah, like, I would take notice of that kind of thing if I was playing as, like, Geb, because you can use the Stone Shield to, like, get yourself and allies out of that thing. But... yeah, when you're playing as someone like Guan Yu, you have to think a little bit more outside of the box than that. And I was thinking, can I use this to get out of snare traps? So yeah, I don't think I used it again after that, but it was still nice to know. Not too much else to say here, though. I go for a mostly kind of defense with a little bit of a power build. Shock had to use his ult to get out of that. I guess I can't really blame him. But, yeah, I mostly go for Shield of Regrowth, and I can't remember the name of this item that I get. It's one of those items I almost never see, but it's actually not too bad. It gives you a little bit of cooldown reduction. What is this again? Ansile, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's one of those items I almost never see anyone use, but it actually works fairly well. Certainly served me well here. And then after a lot of deliberation, I spend way too much time than necessary in this tower, picking what I'm going to build next. I could kind of get away with it because I could tell we had a pretty big lead. So I was like, they don't really need me. They can wait a few seconds. But I decided to go for Void Shield next. A little bit of power, a little bit of protection. Can use to kind of got an aura type effect that I can use to kind of help out my allies. Love this voice pack, by the way, that comes with a Guan Yu. Like I said, it has a lot of character and personality, and that's what I look for. Look at that movement speed. See, I was able to just outrun that shocked axe throw right there. That is just so good. I love using that. See, he can't hit me with it. He just can't hit me with it. I'm too fast. And I also activated my ult just a little too early here. Like I say, I don't play a lot of Guan Yu. I still haven't quite mastered his kit yet. Still haven't quite gotten a feel for it, I suppose you could say. But I did fairly well here, considering like I've only played this guy like maybe once before this. Didn't really care much for it. got to the point now, I think I'm starting to get a little bit better at warriors. I used to like never really bother with them at all. And now I've gotten to the point now, it's like, alright, I'm starting to use Shock more often, I'm starting to use Odin more often. I'm using a little bit of Amaterasu. I totally screwed up here. This was all my fault. I wanted the Scylla so bad that I was going to jump in for it, but instead the Yanos just took care of it remotely, and by the time that happened, I was like surrounded by 3 enemies. I was like, shit. No one to blame but myself. I was just hungry for the kill. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Got greedy, and that certainly happens. So, but such is Smite. Yeah, like I said, there isn't really too much else for me to talk about here. This was a pretty straightforward match. We just kind of hopped in there and stomped on them. And there isn't much else left to go from here. So I think I'll go ahead and end this video so I can show off a little bit of the voice pack and everything too, so you can get a feel for it if you haven't gotten this skin yet. I definitely recommend it. It is a very fun skin. But yeah, I'll go ahead and end this video here. If you liked it, then spank that like button. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section if you have any feedback for me. I love hearing back from you, and I try to respond to as many people as I can. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.
A magical unicorn appears. His horn gives me extra penetrate. Out of my way! Out of my way!
Congratulations, you have slain a god!
Ha!
Be right back.
You have slain an
I
enemy.
think you need to go back to Hogwash School of Wizardry. You're better than most. Out of mana. Be right back.
Okay.
Roll me in fairy dust. Is that a new grimoire? Roll me in fairy dust. Is that a new grimoire?
Watch your step.
How fascinating. You're
Nice
better
job.
than most.
Good game, Rock.
Yes. I'm a wizard!